So everyone is confused on the battlefield. The note was played by the demon-possessed bad boy Bjork that we all know and love. Everybody is seeing hallucinations. The only one who was able to shake it off were Rupert and Manny, who are on top of the wall. Half of the archers are losing their shit. All of the soldiers who are in the tunnel with you all are... There's like one group that has not lost their shit. Basically, it's a bit of pandemonium down where the gate is, which is also where Teddy, Greg, Wendell, Bjork, and James are. James is also okay. He seems to sort of shake it off. But you don't know where you are, what's around you, and you also don't know how the enemy has been affected by this. But you sort of see everyone else around you not having a great time. We're going to forget about all that. Just side note, put it to the side, because we're at Charlie's right now, because this is the werewolf's turn.
Oh, baby.
So, let's recap where you are with that. So you are outside of the restaurant Charlie's, where everyone at Taco Tuesday was hiding out. They have all either gone inside or have been torn to shreds by this creature in front of you, which, as a reminder, looks a bit like a hairless werewolf body with a bat face. And it goes,
I want to tear your flesh off.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
And he's going to attack you. Hiya! And he sure does hit you. Let's see how many times. Ah. Okay, hits you twice. It sure did get you with a little bite, as it does 11 damage on the first attack as it chomps into your flesh, and then it also goes to claw you with its big claw-y hands and misses once, but then strikes you the second time for 12 damage. It goes... Oh wait, no, it's not. Let me redo that, because it's a d6 instead. Okay, 9. 9 plus, what I get on the first one? 11. So 20 damage. You have 40 health total, right?
Yes, so I'm at 20.
Yep, you got knocked down. Wow, to half your health. So, next up is the big boy and the bad guys. So we have 160 dudes on the wall. We also have 40 dudes in the tunnel by the gate. So we have 60 dudes here. We have 49 guys here, because Teddy hit one with a chest laser beam once. We also have a few lines of oil still around, so that's cool. The log is gone, and then we have this fire getting a little out of hand, because there's fire over here too. That's growing and growing.
Is Giant still alive?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Tommy's wrong. Let everyone know.
Yeah.
I could have sworn that we hit him with some stuff.
Yeah, you hit him with arrows.
How many arrows did we hit him with?
A bunch. You hit him for 200 damage.
And he's still alive.
He's giant.
That's very fair.
I'm pretty sure I established that he's 30 feet tall. And his head is less than a foot tall. So we have this blob going on here, right? Lots of fire. So here's what's going to happen. Rupert, give me a insight check.
Oh, okay. Jalgabushba. That's the one. What do I add to that? Is it wisdom?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So it's the 17. I had +4.
Okay, so you can tell, and I'm not sure if you want to communicate this with everyone else, but it looks like all of the demonoid creatures out there have been just real confused by everything that's going on. So they are affected by this spell as well, including Big Boy. So, see what happens to them. Okay, what you see, Rupert, and anyone else who is on the gate, it looks like The 100 on each side, west and east of the pathway here, they are just kind of scrambling in place, sort of chasing after invisible visions that they are having. Meanwhile, this group in the middle is able to move forward. So 70 move directly inward, while the 60 also on the west and the 49 on the east are also swatting at visible visions. Big Boy also seems to be enraptured in some sort of sight that they are seeing. It's sort of like reaching towards the sky a little bit, doesn't seem to be looking where he's going. That being said, this 100 also moves up.
Holy shit, that's not good.
Judging from the fire that just keeps spreading, we'll start doing some damage to the guys that are not moving. They're sort of getting encircled in this fire, so let's see how they do with that, because they're just kind of standing in it. They automatically fail their dexterity saving throw, which means that they're going to take the whole of the fire damage. Ooh, God damn it. So all of them burn up. You just see them sort of swatting away at these visions as the fire consumes them. And these creatures that are not on the path are burned away, including the ones at the gate.
Holy shit, that's a lot of game fire.
Yeah, it's bad.
Gonna be like another 8 hours before I can remotely deal with that, so hopefully they have a plan.
We'll see. Next up is Teddy. So, right in front of you is the Demon Bjork. You need to roll a d10 for me.
Oh.
Alright, so you do not move or take actions. What do you see in these visions that are appearing in front of you?
What was I was supposed to see, like, just enemies?
You're basically confused. So this music played, your vision started blurring, and there is something that you're seeing right now that is making you stay exactly where you are. So what would that be?
Theodore, third of his name, in front of him would see Theodore, second of his name. He sees his dad in front of him. Pa?
Son?
And then that's it. That's all that happens.
Next up.
He's completely stunned.
Get out of here, everybody. I don't want to see any of you anymore except for Grandpappy. So what are you doing, Grandpappy?
Oh, the main story.
He's back. So you just got tore a new one by this werewolf. What are you going to do? Did you damage it? Because I know you did the pushing.
Yes, I did. I think I did 15 damage to it.
Alright, so what are you going to do now?
I was going to do an insight check on him. Grandpappy really wants to know why he's funny looking. That's a 10. That's a 10,
Okay.
baby.
What you can gather based on everything that you know, or at least has been shouted at you at some point without you like kind of registering. I'm thinking this is kind of like a brain blast moment where things just kind of happened around you and you're putting it all together. So you can tell that this creature is part of the army, but has likely become one of those creatures that have a stronger form. So like Big Boy, like the centipede or the nose, this one is a bit different somehow. And with its advanced power, it reasoned that, hey, there's a huge battle going on, but let me go a different way. So this just happened to be this creature sniffing out the people that would be most vulnerable to an attack. So used its nose to find, oh, everybody's at Taco Tuesday. Also tacos, which it seems like the werewolf is into it. You can see that it is currently chomping down on a taco right in front of you. You also see, as it opens its mouth to eat the taco, there is something stuck in its throat, and you can see that it is your Paw Patrol sippy cup, or a Paw Patrol sippy cup.
So Grandpappy opens up that vial he bought, because it's been smelling really great. It smells like alcohol to him.
Is it the glue?
The Universal Solvent smells like alcohol.
Okay.
You want to sniff it and see if he can get superpowers.
Do a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, that is a 16, because I rolled a 10.
You sniff it, and you feel loose, but like in a good way.
Oh, sick.
You're limber. I'm gonna give you 5 temporary hit points for that.
Oh, sick. So, Grandpappy feeling invigorated on his helping his glue, basically. He's gonna run up to the werewolf thing and put the barrel over his head. He's gonna try and dunk the barrel so the werewolf can no longer see as well.
Okay. You can choose dexterity or strength, and it'll choose dexterity or strength.
Dex, because I get a +2, and I got a 19, which would be a 21.
Yeah, you got a nat 1. So he's very much enjoying his taco as you're able to just slide this thing right on top of it. It goes,
Am I still able to attack him because I get an extra attack?
yeah, I'll give you one more attack.
I will punch him in the gut. Like,
Thanks.
Grandpappy's gonna like wind up his shoulder and just punch him in the gut real quick.
Okay, do a d20 attack roll with advantage, because he can't see you.
I needed that advantage. That is a 7.
With advantage?
Yeah, I rolled a 2 and a 7.
Alright, you toss the barrel on top of this thing's head, it goes, and you then proceed to try and punch it, but some of the taco meat fell down onto the floor and you slip a little bit, so you are a little off balance. But you hear from behind you,
Get away from my son's friend!
and Bjork's mom comes charging with a chair from Charlie's and is going to try and smash down on this thing. And it just kind of like breaks over it without doing any damage. She just says,
Oh, well, I'm still here to back you up.
you also you hear a wonderful melody from Yak. You hear, it's me, I'm a fiddler. I'm gonna fiddle right at you. You are a really good guy. Everyone likes your face. And now you have inspiration on your next roll. So you got that. And then you also have the child, Oak, has one of the tacos and throws it at him. Wait, no, he would eat that. Because he hasn't been fed at all.
Yeah, he definitely eats it.
Let's say that he actually has eaten and has been provided sustenance by a responsible guardian at this point. So what would he do? He would give you, Grandpappy, a taco. It says, you look like you could use a little pick-me-up.
Yep, with the glue.
Yeah, what do you say to this child under the influence of this solvent?
That's some great food, bro.
Yeah, okay. It was pretty good. So you got 5 health back. So you're at 25 plus 5 temporary.
Cool.
Next up is Rupert. You are not confused. You see Manny right next to you is also looking normal, and half of the archers up here seem to be on the level. So what do you want to do?
Why the fuck is everybody so silly all of a sudden? Because
I don't know, baby. Did someone break out tequila shots and no one told me? This is not the first time this happened to me.
even the fucking demons are whoozy over there. What's going on? I mean, would I know about the spell that Evil or Broyork is doing?
You can do an Arcana check to see, magically, what happened? Or you can do Perception or History, given, what is your personal history? Have you encountered this before?
I mean, I'm pretty magical, so I guess I would just, have a perception for this. So can I, make a perception check?
I'll give you an Investigation check. So Investigation or Arcana.
But I guess I'll do Arcana.
Okay, that's what you get.
I got a 10.
Okay. You recognize what's going on, especially because you did an insight check earlier, given that the music was playing and that the creatures have started acting silly. You can kind of put 2 and 2 together and recognize this as the confusion spell. So.
Somebody's doing a confusion spell. What the hell? I guess, alright, Manny, you hold the fort down here. I'm gonna go look downstairs to see what those yahoos are up to.
Okay.
So I guess I'll walk downstairs to see what's going on.
So you do, and you see that everyone at the bottom of the stairs down this tunnel is acting loopy too. Do you want to say anything to anybody now that you're in line of sight?
Oh, Bjork, what's up? You look crazy as shit, dude.
Have we met a bald cat person before? I feel like that would stand out.
You seem that you didn't pay your homework. Are you with... Oh, shit, it's demons, ain't it? Okay. I guess
Yeah.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to go down, kid, so I guess I attack him.
What do you want to do?
I'll hit him with an ice knife.
I'll throw it at him. So I gotta
Alright.
roll for that. Does an 8 hit him?
Oh. No.
Okay, so I miss. However, on a hit or miss, it still explodes. Every creature within 5 feet of that explosion has to make a dexterity saving throw and take 2d6 cold damage.
Okay.
I guess if he makes it, he doesn't take anything.
Yes. Let's see what his dexterity is.
Gotta be a 15.
Yeah, not that dexterous. So basically, the arrow goes behind Bjork's head, goes,
Oh, the cool ice thing.
and from behind, doesn't realize that stuck in the wall, the ice knife has now exploded into shards behind him and gets a face full of these spiky little icicles.
Yeah, Rupert's tricky with it.
Do you want to roll damage, or should I?
I rolled it. He takes 6 damage.
Okay, yeah, face full of ice.
Bulls have turns. Fucko.
It hurts.
Now, next is Wendell. So, after seeing this ice knife fly past Batter Boy Bjork's head and the shards of ice explode in his face, he has stumbled back a bit. And Wendell, having stood right outside of this mass of soldiers, right next to Rupert, you are confused. So I need you to roll a d10 for me.
7.
That's a good roll.
You are going to attack Rupert.
Okay.
Wait, that wasn't good enough?
No, if you can get a 9 to 10, then you can do normal stuff. What is your melee weapon? Because you have the slingshot.
Quarterstaff.
You have a quarterstaff?
Yeah.
What does it look like?
It looks like a pimp cane, but at the top of it is the Star of David.
Did we establish that?
When was that said?
No, I just made that up right now.
Oh, I love it. So you just had this the whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Hold on. Hold on. Tell me the story of how this quarterstaff came to be.
Oh, well, it's a compressible, you see? Look, I hit a button, and then it grows in my hand.
You hear, but like, where did you get it from? Like, who made that for you? That doesn't look like it came off the shelf.
Oh, yeah, it's a family heirloom.
What? It's a weird family heirloom to have. Okay.
Yeah, it's,
Alright, yeah.
it's the Warts Wand Staff.
You don't have to make up names. It's fine. Okay, do a d20 attack against Rupert.
It's a 7.
Okay, yeah. So, Wendell, you have heard this melody, and you begin to see visions as the world around you is blurred, enough to attack the person next to you. What do you see?
I see my bully from school,
What was his name again?
Kyle.
So, you see the gnome Kyle. Can you describe him for us?
He is about 5'2", so he's a foot taller than Wendell. He wears a leather jacket, has his hair slicked back. He's wearing a white shirt underneath and leather pants with like black combat boots that go above his ankle.
Okay.
Shot.
So you see your bully from school, Kyle, and he goes, "Oh, hey, Wendell, what are you gonna do? I'm right in front of you."
Screw you. You'll never be a better wizard than me. And I'll take my quarterstaff and I'll try to bonk him on the head with the Star of David part, so it's extra pointy.
Okay, so you attempt that, but thinking that the 5'2" creature is in front of you. Wait, how tall are you, Rupert, again?
4-3.
Okay, you swing at this 5'2" head, but there is nothing there. So, Rupert, you just see Wendell swipe above your head.
Wendell, I'm not a wizard. I'm a druid. And why are you swinging at me?
Shut the fuck up, Kyle.
You don't hear that.
Oh, okay, okay.
Well,
okay.
actually, roll a d20 to do a wisdom saving throw now. So at the end of your turns, you'll see if you wake up.
Let's go!
Let's go.
So after hearing Rupert explain himself, you immediately see him. It's very unclear why you would even think that your rival was here.
Rupert, what's going on?
He's throwing a confusion spell on you. You just broke free, kid. Good job.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. I have not seen Kyle in a while.
Yeah, I know a Kyle.
Oh, I hope it's not the same one. Anyway, we should probably deal with Bjork over here.
Yeah, probably.
I don't mean to interrupt, but I never rolled my wisdom save.
I know. Thank you for reminding me. So let's do it.
Okay, what do you add?
Perfect. So yeah.
Am I good?
Nope.
Oh.
No. Even Rupert can't rouse Theodore from his slumber.
I have a -1 to wisdom, so it's actually a 10.
Yay. Yeah, you are thoroughly confused. Your dad is right in front of you, and it says, "Son." There you go. Next is Manny, who is, what would Manny do in this situation?
His best.
Let me take your fucking head off your hands.
No.
Man, everyone went downstairs and they left me. Do I like the solitude? Nah, there's a bunch of dudes up here. I'm going down there.
So Manny walks down, says,
Oh, hey, Bjork looks rad as hell. I'm done.
Hey, Manny.
Hey, what's up?
Magic.
Manny, where's your string?
he used all his movement to come down here. But he immediately looks up and just starts looking at the situation down here, looking up there, looking at the situation, and he looks stuck between a rock and a hard place. But his movement's done. So it is Greggy's turn. Do a D10.
1d10. Let's see what Tommy comes with.
Damn. Tommy boy, we have 3 people right in front of you. So we have Teddy, we have Batter Boy, Bjork, and we also have James right in front of you. So let's roll a D4. 1 is going to be Teddy, 2 is going to be Batter Boy Bjork, and 3 is going to be James. 3 is James, so you're going to attack James. Let me make sure to describe as well. So there is the gate directly next to you. Greg, James, Bjork, Teddy, and 40 dudes that are at this gate. Goes down this sort of narrow tunnel that should be straight. And then there is Wendell, Manny, and Rupert outside. Does that help?
Mm-hmm.
So you are attacking James, who is right in front of you. Because you're confused, we'll see what happens. What I'm trying to figure out is how controlling the army is going to work. So they're basically waiting on your command to do stuff, especially now that half of them are just very confused. They're looking for some direction, but you are having a vision where you are, you know what, I don't even have to have you come up with something because it looks like James is a horse.
That's what I was gonna do. I was waiting.
So mad if you didn't say something about a horse.
Oh no, I was gonna
I'll
say
let,
it was a horse.
I'll let you describe it. What do you see in front of you?
So
It's
I
a
see
horse and-
a horse standing inside of a gladiatorial, stomping on my dad, and I become irate as he turns and looks at me and goes, "Ha ha ha! Your dad's dead." And I'm like, "Why do you have an accent?"
It's not the fact that it's a talking horse, it's the fact that the horse has an accent.
Ooh. So yeah, let's do a D20. Are you gonna hit him?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to throw my body at his kneecaps.
The forbidden jutsu.
Is that what you would do to a horse?
Yes.
Do a contested strength check then.
Okay, the 12.
Okay. You go to roll your body into James. He just goes, "What the fuck?" and then kind of brushes you off to the side. Fucking snap out of it. Before your turn ends, I'm gonna make you do something with the army.
Okay.
Roll your wisdom saving throw, and we'll see.
God, give me strength.
Okay, you are just fully consumed with this vision. It is a bit traumatizing, so it makes sense that you would not think about battle at this point. So, all of the archers and foot soldiers in front of you, well, let's see what the foot soldiers do. So they all run into the wall. And they are basically squishing themselves. Oh, yeah, wow. The archers, half of them are going to sort of think through what might be best, and they'll just do what you did last time, which was attack the big boy. So I'll let you roll for them while I roll to see if they are confused. Roll 60-20 to see if they hit Big Boy. 2 hit.
Does a nat 20 do something special?
And you're right. So nat crit makes 1 more succeed. 3 are able to hit, so that's 10d8 times 3. 46 times 3 is 130 something.
38.
138 damage to Big Boy as you hear it go, ow. The other half, let's see what happens to them. Nearly all of them stay exactly still. So they are affected in the same way as the creatures out there were. So they are basically just looking off into the middle distance or kind of like swatting at their own heads, generally confused. The others, let's say 20 of your group of 120, are currently at each other's throats, trying to strangle each other. So a little group is trying to kill themselves, but most of them are just looking around at nonsense. And then Batterboy Bjork's turn. Goes,
Hey, that fell was pretty fucking rad. I didn't like getting iced in the face. That was not an ideal day for me. Do have James right in front of me,
who actually needs to go first. So James, who has not been affected, just goes,
Bjork, god damn it. Can you just fucking put down the goddamn guitar, please?
So he attacks, and he actually goes into a rage. You can see him just... That first attack is not going to do it. Hits on the second and third. 34 damage. So he stabs Batterboy Bjork 2 times with his spear, plunges it into him. You can tell, even though Batterboy Bjork was able to take some damage before, that this has really hurt him. And then he says,
Well, I'm obviously gonna fuck you up now, because you hurt me and it sucked.
As James' dagger made of hard fire, similar to the guitar and horns and what have you. So he is going to get slashed by all of these little fiery daggers. Also, Greg is going to get hit as well.
Godspeed, Gregory. I believe in you.
Dang, 11 damage. So James, Greg, and Teddy all take 11 damage. Bjork, I'm gonna need you to roll a charisma saving throw.
10 with the +3, so 13.
Okay, the chains around you begin to loosen a little bit more. Not as much as the first time, but you can tell that the influence the guitar is having over you is lessening in some way.
I don't know if you can let me do this. Can I try to take an action here?
What would you like to try and do?
Try to catch a spell? Magical chains that are locking me in place, right? Technically.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to cast Knock, if that's possible.
What does that do?
Target that is held shut by a mundane lock or that is stuck or barred becomes unlocked. Unstuck or unbarred. The object has multiple locks, only one of them is unlocked. If you choose a target that is held shut with an arcane lock, that spell is suppressed for 10 minutes.
Okay, so you have a chain on each of your limbs. So 2 on your wrists and 2 on your ankles. So I will say that using this spell, one of the chains is released from you, and I'll let you choose which one.
I'm gonna take my right hand. Maybe it'll help me yank off some of the chains later.
Okay, so magically this pops off of you. You say anything cool?
I'm one step closer to fucking getting out and beating the shit out of your guitar. I'm gonna smack you. I'm gonna have a stern talking to. I don't want you killing anybody again. Going time out, bad boy.
I guess we're both bad boys.
But you're killing people that are my friends. Like, if you weren't killing people that weren't my friends, we wouldn't have this issue.
I haven't killed anybody yet, to be fair.
You're trying to.
Just for clarity's sake, I wanted to point that out. But yeah, I want them dead.
Hey, I told you, if we could work together and kill people, we totally would be fine. Wouldn't be having this issue. But you have to go and kill the people I like. Not cool.
Well, agree to disagree, I suppose. Now, fucking stay still.
No.
Let me kill.
No.
Next up is all the bad boys. Most of them are crispified. Yeah, so basically, the forest within your sight to the west and east of this path is on fire. to the point where even the oils that were on the path have been lit aflame. I will say that the flames are like licking the path here, but it has not yet sort of broke through to this paved area.
How would the fire break out to the paved area?
In the oil that was still there. So there was still oil on the back that was never lit. There was oil that was right before the gate entrance that was never lit. So I will say that those lit a flame due to the fire surrounding it.
Mm-hmm.
It's also starting to encircle the city, but not quite. What would happen to a medieval castle that was being engulfed in fire?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Well,
Rocks.
the trees, like, they don't generate. It's stone. It's a stone. The trees are 40 feet tall, I think.
20.
They're 20. The wall is 40 feet tall, and it's made out of stone, solid stone. The trees aren't going to generate enough heat to melt steel beams, so.
Not steel
It's gonna be
beams.
really hot.
Just wanted to make the reference.
yeah.
So
That's
a
what I was
reference to
thinking
make.
about. Yeah.
But like they're not generating enough heat to do anything to the city, especially because of the height of the trees.
Okay, that's fine. I will say, let's peer in to the ground level of this forest fire that you've created. As you see innocent deer and squirrels and raccoons and possums and chipmunks and rabbit and I said deer. What else is in? Skunks. There's one bear. There's one.
Brother.
They are attempting to flee, but not everyone's gonna make it. And that is just the way things are. I'm not sure how Greg feels about
It's fine.
killing wildlife.
I knew this was. I planned for this to happen from the beginning.
This is 100% the start to a storyline where a druid starts hunting us down.
It's me. Rupert.
Oh,
right.
yeah, right. Rupert is a druid.
It's my second character. It's the Boy
Uh-oh.
Boy Scout.
Okay.
He's just like an 8-year-old
So-
little kid.
So there's only one group of that 70 that gets real crispy, but the other ones are going to take. Okay, so 30 of them get crucified. The other ones are crispy-ish. So we have another 70 here, and then 70 at the gate. So now that someone has finally got to the gate, they're going to attack the gate. They're angry claws. Except, we'll see if they actually do what I want them to do. Cool. So, Big Boy and this group here don't do anything, but the group here does travel through the fire. They move normally. So, we have 140 dudes that are close to the gate, but aren't there. And now Big Boy is still 200 feet out, kind of like swiping at the air a little bit. It's cute. Next up is the werewolf. So he's got a barrel on his head. How silly is that?
How crazy.
Gonna
I
try
swear to God,
and
he runs away from me right now.
tries to take the barrel off, but it's not budging. So it just goes,
I don't like being in here.
and now that's it. So that's Teddy. Roll a d10 for me, bub.
Oh.
For fuck's sake!
Get a 2.
Oh, again!
At least not in that one.
Yeah. You see your father in front of you. What do? You don't do any actions or movement, so...
Where have you been, Papa? I haven't seen you in 50 years.
Where have you been? Do you think about that?
In the woods. You left to get more honey and then you never came back.
Well, sometimes grown-ups hate having kids, so they leave.
What? What?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that, Papa?
I don't know. I'm just sort of, something you came up with in your own mind. So, you're probably going through some shit.
They proceed to do this for a while.
Theodore is fucked up that his dad literally just told him he doesn't like him. So he's gonna be fucked up, even if he realizes it's just an illusion.
Yeah, as like these blades of fire are just like shoving into your face. You're just concerned about your dad's affection for you.
Yeah, daddy issues.
Yeah. Next is Grandpappy. So this creature is in front of you. What do you do?
I will first use my ability Second Wind, which will give me 1d10 plus my fire level.
Let's get into it. Okay, so what do you get?
Is this a d10 or is this an 8? That's an 8.
Is it a D10 or is it a D8?
No, I keep picking my d8s.
Oh, okay.
Not my d10.
And you got an 8 on the D10?
Yeah, plus my
Okay.
fire level. So I got 13 more health.
Hey!
Alright,
Brings you up to 38 plus 5 temporary hit points, so you're at 43.
let's go. So, Grandpappy steps back, rethinks his actions of slipping on that taco meat, and then he winds up his arm again to give him another punch to the gut.
Got it. Alright, D20 with advantage still.
That is a 12.
Total? 12 with your stuff?
Yeah, it was 10
Okay.
plus, yeah.
You... After assessing it, you attack the exact same way and slip on the exact same taco meat.
Don't worry. I'm just telling everyone in my party, don't worry, I won't do it a third time.
Alright, attack again.
They were looking at me like, what are they doing? What is he doing? This time he really cranks his shoulder. He looks down at the taco meat, he's like, not this time, bud. Not this time. Oh, thank God, the nat 20. I don't even need to roll again.
Gingerly stepping over the taco meat. He winds up.
Of course, Grandpappy gets the net 20.
Alright, do your damage.
I don't even know what to roll with it for just a bare bit.
I've never actually hit anybody before.
You did have your belly as a weapon.
Oh, yeah.
Which is a d6 plus 1.
Oh, sick. That's a 5.
Times 2. We'll do 10 for your damage there.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Goes. "Ugh!" And then we have your ragtag team that proceeds to try and smash up on it. Bjork's mom just finds like a rock on the ground to try and bash this thing. And yeah, she slips on the taco meat this time. And then
Please tell me Oak doesn't slip on the taco meat as well.
let's see. Damn, he got a 17 on his attack. Minus about 2 for his strength bonus because he's a child. But he still hit him. He's gonna punch his nuts. That is what he's gonna do. And he got a 4. Wha-bam! Goes, me nuts. And then we also have this bard behind you. He is going to bring out a microphone and say, you ever hear about pencils? They're always getting shorter. Fuck. So he uses the spell Hideous Laughter. We'll see if the creature was affected by this. It was. It goes, pencils. So now the creature falls to the floor and is sort of like kicking its legs as it is incapacitated with laughter over this joke.
Does he still have the barrel on his head?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
Wolfman, barrel on top, on the floor, trying to clutch its belly because it's laughing so hard.
Sick.
Yeah. Next up is Rupert. So back to this situation where a cloud of fiery daggers has appeared and is slashing everybody up. What are you gonna
That
do?
sounds less important.
Yeah.
Did he drop or something?
He dropped. Nice. So while we're waiting on that, Wendell, you're up.
Manny, what is your assessment of the situation?
Sorry, what? After you said Strake, the whole situation over here just kind of got real boring for me.
Alright, Manny, you go upstairs and you go look for the string, and then once you found it and you made sure the string is safe, you could come back.
You know what? I think I'm gonna stay around. I think I need to help. Honestly, I think these brass knuckles just really need to get broken in.
Young Chad really needs to throw some hands.
Young Chad. And he says young Chad in that way as he struts toward Batterboy Bjork. He just kind of strolls up, goes up to Batterboy Bjork and says, "Hey, I like the way you look. You seem cool, but I miss my friend. Who will I go to Chili's with?" So I'm gonna punch you in the face now. And he tries his damnedest. And he's gonna go into a rage because he's a barbarian.
Let's fucking go.
I'm pissed. Young Chad. And he punches Batter Boy Bjork right in the face. Pow! And does 11 damage to Batter Boy Bjork. Punches him right in the face. Pow!
He's just a level 1 barbarian.
I'm not level 1 anymore. So blood actually sprays from Batter Boy Bjork's mouth. Goes,
What the fuck are you doing here? I really didn't think you'd do anything. Now here you are punching me in the face. Here's this day.
next is Rupert's turn.
Do I still have my lightning cloud outside?
Yeah.
Okay, so I won't then drop that, because that's probably...
It's not doing anything, I will say.
I could go downstairs and do stuff with it.
Okay.
I mean, just how many guys are at, like, the gate, like, attacking it?
Can't see from where you are.
Okay. I think you guys have this handled. Somebody should probably be up there fighting all the demons. Okay, so I'm gonna go upstairs.
Okay. Cop. You see that there are 140 of these creatures that are maybe 50 feet from the gate, but half of them are confused still. You also see Big Boy.
Is Big Boy within 120 feet of me?
Yeah, sure.
Well, he seems confused right now, so... You know what? No. Bloodshed. Let's do this. I'm gonna shoot a bolt of lightning at him.
Okay, what does he have to do?
Dexterity saving throw. Gotta beat a 15.
Okay, failed.
Alright, let me roll damage. That's 23 points of damage.
Ooh,
Good roll.
zap! It shoots this giant-ass creature in the chest. You see his chest begin to smoke a little bit as you hear a ow.
I'll show him for what.
Next is Wendell. What do you want to do?
Yeah, Wendell's gonna sprint over to Bjork and try to tackle him and take the guitar. He's in midair, and as soon as he grabs him, he'll grab the guitar and look Batter Bjork in the eyes and say, Bjork, I know you're in there, buddy. Please, be strong, you got this. Don't let him take control. And I'm gonna assume a contested strength throw to try to wrestle the guitar out of his hands.
You sure are.
Wait, what is your strength?
Don't worry about that. Rolled an 11, and I have a -1, so it's a 10.
18.
Fuck.
So you are holding onto this guitar as you say these words to try and snap Bjork out of it, and Batter Boy Bjork says,
Sorry, but your friend's gone. Bye-bye.
and flicks you in the eyeball, making you fall down to the ground.
Ow! Ow!
Mostly hurts your pride. Next up, Greg, do a D10 for your Confusi.
Give me strength, come on. Again?
Yeah, so roll a D4 for me again. 4 is now going to be Wendell.
Okay. Bjork.
Yeah, you see Batter Boy Bjork now appears to be, well, what does he appear to be to you?
Another horse.
Okay.
He is a horse that's on fire. And I'm like, oh, thank God. The only good
Okay,
horse is
do your, well, how are you attacking? I'm assuming,
we're going for the goddamn kneecaps.
alright.
Well, that's not what you want to see.
You try to roll towards Batter Boy Bjork, and he says,
Whoa, watch out, buddy.
and kind of scoots you off to the side. So you roll to nothing.
He starts stomping on him like the horse would.
Sure.
Thanks.
We'll say, because you are in the spell's area, you are taking another bit of damage from these knives that are still around. So this happens to Teddy as well. 15 damage.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
Greg, you are at 3 health left. Teddy, you are at 24. It also hits James. We have the archers at the top beating each other. Let's see if they keep doing that. Yeah, they sure are trying to kill each other. You also have the rest of them still standing still. The archers and the people in the tunnel are now standing still as well. We have James, who is going to attack.
Wait, what about the other half of the archers?
They are not able to move. They got a 5. So
I
they
thought half of the archers were okay.
Oh, yes, the other half are okay. So they're going to attack the big boy again. I'm just going to roll real quick. Only 1 misses. Let's do so many D8s. 53 times 5. 265.
That's huge damage.
Yeah, I tend to roll high. So,
Oh, brag about it. Oh, yeah, I just tend to roll high. My name's Tom. Oh, sorry, I was just used to Tommy rolling nat 20s.
Today's the worst day because I'm almost fucking dead.
okay. The wave of arrows that is flung at the big boy finally does enough damage to take him down. Completely head to toe filled with arrows, the giant finally drops to its knees and falls onto its base. You hear a owie, and it is dead. Next up is James, is going to go in for the kill. See if he can get Bjork. Says, Bjork, I'm sorry. I told you I would. Hits for 1 and does 11 damage. Next up is Batter Boy Bjork. So with his fiery shield, his extra bonus health seems to be deteriorating with all of the damage that's been taking. So a melody plays on his guitar, and he is going to heal himself. Yeah. So you see the wounds begin to sort of fade away.
Man, I can't wait to kill everybody.
So, Bjork, gonna need you to do another charisma saving throw.
Can he get advantage on this because of what I said?
No, because you just did so bad. You got flicked down.
Not Manny, though. Manny said some nice stuff to me, and I have one arm free now.
You hear the voice in your head say,
I've had enough of this. We're gonna wrap things up. We're gonna start killing everybody the next turn, and you're never gonna get your body back. How about that?
So the chains around your arm and legs begin to pull tighter.
I'm gonna get out of here if it's the last thing I do. I'm gonna save my friends. I don't give a shit what happens to me at this point. I'll take you down with me if I have to. Mark my word.
Suddenly, Bjork, you have a hand on your shoulder for just a moment as you feel a little bit of reassurance. Everyone around Bjork, who is not confused, can see a runic symbol appear on the guitar. It looks like a circle with a bunch of wiggly-woogly lines all over it. Think Doctor Strange kind of patterns. And a stream of sort of a spaghettified being of some sort is sort of getting pieced together in front of everyone, sort of like a 3D printer, where this stream of whatever the fuck is forming the outline of a person slowly but surely until the runic symbol disappears on the guitar. And in front of you, you see a bearded man wearing a leather biker jacket, fingerless gloves, ripped jeans, some steel-toed boots, and a Metallica t-shirt on. His hair seems to be graying a bit as you see this figure.
Oh, jeez. Are you my son? Or, yeah, you look like a half of me. Sorry I'm late. The message, hey, I'm here, and I'm ready to rumble.
And that's where we'll end.